young boys. What is going on? What is going on? But then you cannot question the way Aston Villa is playing at the moment.
If you are not part of the Football Commentary Live show, you are missing. Catch up with every football action in Europe. It is Football League Fest on OGNNewsFC.com.
Down. Can Arsenal respond? But guys, now moving the ball quickly on the byline. Cross comes in the long
It is Football League Fest on OGNNewsFC.com.
Cross comes in. Swing of the forward wide. Arsenal responds. Well defended by Man City.
OGNNewsFC.com. Final destination for football story.
Cross comes in.
Football League Fest. Truly unbelievable. OGNNewsFC.com. Final destination for football story. Football League Fest. Truly unbelievable.
Sounds pretty good to me.
All right about now we have a kickoff in the Arsenal versus Manchester United match. All right about now we have a kickoff in the Arsenal versus Manchester United of the FA Cup. It's very unusual to see these two Manchester United. But now we have them cracking it in the early stage of the FA minutes long. It's very unusual to see these two meet at this stage. But now we have them, and my name is F cracking it on OGM News FM radio, and I will be long. Your host today on the full football commentary, and my name is FM on OGM News FM radio, and I will be Mikel Arteta man, your host today in goal as usual. Football and they are wearing white over white in this one. And back for this game, Arsenal is in the lineup for Saliba, Mikel Arteta man, and lining up with Raya in goal as usual. And they are wearing white over white in this one. And back for Arsenal is Marino, Timber, Saliba, of course, Gabriel, and Lewis Kelly. On the attack is Gabriel in the middle of the park. He's Odiga, Jorginho, Gabriel, and Marino. And of course, up front on the attack is Gabriel Jesus. And of course, on the bench for Havertz, Arsenal is Gabriel Martinelli, Oyedeji, Kiwo, Neto, Rise, Sterling, Partey, and of course, on the bench for and Zezeko. Arsenal is, of course, Oyedeji, Kiwo, Neto, Rise, Sterling, in goal, Tene, Trossard, and Martinez will be the back three. And of course, Manchester United is lining up with Binder in goal. And delete Maguire, Martinez will be the back three. Godalot, and of course, Bruno in the middle of the pack. And we have two up front, which is Ganacho. The fullback is Mazraoui, Ogat, Mano, and Godalot, and of course, Bruno Fernandes. Now with the ball in the box. We have two up front, which is Ganacho. Well defended there as Arsenal is moving things and stage here, trying to create chances. Arsenal with the ball in the box. And of course, well defended there as Arsenal is moving things early stage here, trying to create chances. Ericsson, Diallo, Malaysia, on the bench for Manchester United is Casemiro, Correa. This one promises to be Diallo, Malaysia, Onana, Euro, one between these two and Tony, as expected. This one promises to be a feisty one between these two, of course, as expected. Arsenal goes all the way to the goalkeeper here, trying to fire the rhythm from the back. Moving the ball well, Arsenal. Arsenal goes all the way to the goalkeeper here, trying to fire the rhythm from the back. Moving the ball well, Arsenal. Of course, we know that Manchester United had been struggling lately, but nevertheless, they had a good game against Liverpool, which is the best team in the land at current. And if they had that good game, we expect things to get better from there. Arsenal now moving the ball, charging forward in the middle of the park with Jorginho. Jorginho spread one out wide to find Timber. And now Gabriel Jesus, he finds Kai Havertz. As Arsenal now move the ball to a dangerous area. But then the prayer coming from Manchester United, Mazraoui. And Arsenal has to go back into the cave with the ball, going back all the way to the goalkeeper. Ball moving at a very good pace for Arsenal in the middle of the park now. Skelly find Martinelli. A good run from Martinelli now. Martinelli getting things close to the area. And the ball is out of touch as Martinelli overran the football literally. You're watching these live from ogmnewsfc.com on Facebook and all other social media. And of course, you can also listen to these part of the show on your radio. Much change face in the back, especially in the goalkeeper department for Manchester United. Arsenal with a throw, Skelly with a throw. Skelly founds Saliba. And now Timber has to move the ball with a good run. Martinelli now. Martinelli lost the ball illegally, says the referee. That will be a free kick to Arsenal as the ball was taken away from Martinelli by Mazraoui illegally, says the referee. Arsenal we contend with a free kick here. This one is lining up to be promising for Arsenal. Odegaard stepping up to probably hit one into the box. Zona defending for Manchester United. But now Boss comes into the box from Odegaard. A short pass, rather, and a cross now finally in the box. A redirection of the ball by Kai Havertz, but offside flag already gone up. Offside flag already gone up against Kai Havertz as he finds himself almost 6 Arsenal player find themselves in the offside position before the kick of that ball into the box. That is unwarranted, unexpected. Ball is out of touch here. And Arsenal presented with another throw. It is Timber who steps up to throw for the team. It is unusual, really, for these two teams to meet at this stage of the FA Cup. But never mind then the fact that lately Manchester United have been struggling in the league. This is not something that just started yesterday. for the past 3 or 4 seasons. As a matter of fact, since Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, they have been nothing but a shadow of their old self. It is 11 minutes on the clock, and it is 0-0. Arsenal versus Manchester United in the Emirate FA Cup. And you are watching on OGMNewsFC.com on the Facebook and the YouTube. And as a matter of fact, you are listening to OGM News FM on this very important show of football commentary, Football League Fest. Arsenal now back on the ball with a long one, trying to find Martinelli. Martinelli make a run well, but the goalkeeper, Bayender, comes out quickly for Manchester United to clear the ball. And that one will be a throw to Arsenal from a close range. Lewis Kelly will be looking to put one in the box here. Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly with a throw, a long one into the box. It found Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz turn around and shoots, but that shot was blocked immediately as Manchester United is rallying around, doing everything they can to defend. But now foul committed by Hudgland for Manchester United to be a free kick for Arsenal, almost in the same place where the last free kick was taken. No doubt, this is an important game. This is not Premier League. This is FA Cup, but nevertheless, an important game between these two. Huge rivalry. Arsenal with a free kick now. Odegaard stepping up. Just the caricature of the last free kick. Now one kick long into the box. Can find a header. And this one is dangerous. But the header missed completely in the name of Gabriel Magalhaes for Arsenal defender who put his head towards the ball, but ball was just too long to even tempt the goalkeeper at all. You are listening to Football League Fest on OGM News FM, and we are also showing right about this time on the Facebook and on the YouTube on OGMNewsFC.com. Of course, you can also listen or watch us on the website too, OGMNewsFC.com and OGMNewsNG.com. Arsenal moving the ball well here. Now Odegaard with a drive into the box. It finds the run of Jesus across into the box. That one was blocked. Arsenal quickly back on the ball as Timber now try to find a cross, but cross was blocked as well. This is a very good move from Arsenal early on here to find space, to find room to get this game going in the right direction for them. But now Manchester United in one rear run from Bruno here, but then the ball was blocked quickly as Bruno was charging on Jorginho with a sliding tackle. Ruben Amorim, man, trying to find their own feet as they are trying to come back gradually into the game of football. Matno from the middle of the pack finds Bot to the lead. Matno, who is a topic of discussion of transfer market in recent time, as Chelsea is weighing their option, is going for Mano in order to replace some of the injured midfield, but that still stays as a rumor rather than authentic news. The clearance now from Manchester United necessary. Ball long, but now quickly back in the hands of Arsenal. Arsenal now moving the ball to the right direction. Timber with a good dribble. He finds a long ball. Now finds Kai Havertz in the box, but the goalkeeper quickly comes out. Bayerder comes out quickly to take it off his feet and reduce the tension and the risk, the danger coming forward for Arsenal. Of course, the flag eventually goes up against Kai Havertz in the 16th minutes on the clock. Precisely 17 minutes as we watch. And they still 0-0 between Arsenal and Manchester United. Manchester United, Hodgson now with a cross into the box. But he was also picked by the offside flag. And the ball, we go advantage Arsenal in a free kick. He's already 17 minutes on the clock. And these two teams still slugging it out. And we haven't seen any goal yet at this stage of the game. And now movement on the ball. Martinelli with a goal. But that was deemed offside here. Unfortunately, that will not count, says the assistant referee. The argument is ongoing. There's no VAR in the FA Cup, unfortunately. There's no way this is going to be called back for a check. But as the replay shows, he was definitely offside. He's offside. Martinelli was offside for Arsenal, and it wouldn't count even in the presence of a VAR. He's way in an offside position. Manchester United kicking start from the back. The lead attempts to play long was blocked. And then Odegaard may have been in an offside position by the time he approached that pass after the block. Free kick to Manchester United. It does look like early on here, Manchester United is very cautious, playing cautious. But Arsenal is taking the bold step so far in this game to find a result themselves. We can only wait patiently and see where this goes. Ball kicked long into the middle of the park by Bayerder, goalkeeper for Manchester United. And ping pong ball going in the middle of the park. A long one now from the Jinho. Manchester United, the benefactor of that back and forth ball. The loose ball now being gained by Manchester United. Hauled on down with the ball at the edge of the box, but Gabriel with a good block as Arsenal's back on the ball. Timber now. Timber to Jorginho. Jorginho now with the ball. Founds a long one to find Skelly. Skelly with a round on the ball as Arsenal is moving with more courage on the ball. Kai Havertz. Tackle comes in from Martinez. That will be a free kick to Arsenal. The back tackle that was deep. Arsenal back on the ball. Timber down. Saliba. Arsenal with a good move from the middle of the park. Odegaard pick up the pace. Odegaard with a long ball to find Martinelli in the area. But Martinelli couldn't sort his feet out quickly. And ball well defended at the same time by Manchester United as Maguire was watching him all the way. 21 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. Manchester United back on the ball there. As they move towards the middle of the park, Garnacho will pick up the pace. First time Manchester United is actually really attacking. Martinez now. Martinez through ball to find Mano. Bruno Fernandes. As he turns around, he finds the guy. Who got to Bruno. And now Mano. Martinez now. Man United getting more ball now. Mano turns around quickly, fires one long ball, and it caught the goalkeeper's hand on a very good attempt, nevertheless. Ball long into the middle of the park by goalkeeper David Reyes to find Arsenal player. He finds Odegaard. Odegaard now releases the ball to find Timber. Ball lost in the middle of the park. Maguire with a dribble. Maguire moving the ball towards the edge of the box and finds Højlund. A cross comes in from Højlund, but not good enough to find Maguire. In an exchange there, as Manchester United lost that build-up play. And now Arsenal through Jesus on the other end. Timber now. Timber who finds Odegaard. Odegaard thread the ball to find Gabriel. Gabriel to find Martinelli. Martinelli with a round on the wing. Martinelli moving the ball quickly in a dangerous fashion. Now he settles for going back to Timber. Gabriel now for Arsenal. Gabriel through pass finds Odegaard. Odegaard lays one towards the edge of the box. He found Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz delayed the ball and he couldn't find a shot. But then Gabriel Jesus with a cross into the box. A cross that was flying dangerously. A clearance necessary from Mazraoui to clear the ball. As Arsenal keep coming with more intention to get the goal. Corner kick, definitely, as Mazraoui cleared down one off the line. It will be a corner kick to Arsenal. David Red, the goalkeeper for Arsenal, getting medical attention as it stands. While we wait for the corner kick as Martinelli steps up for that opportunity. Arsenal in the unfamiliar white over white here. And now corner kick as the referee finds a lot of chaos in the box, trying to talk to each party, get on with the game. Hodgland with Saliba. This is turning out to be the longest corner kick I've ever seen in the game, as they are still waiting with so much chaos in the box. Arsenal have done damages to Manchester United in the box through set pieces. This can be understood. And now corner kick finally comes into the box. A clearance necessary from Manchester United. And clearance they did make. A quick throw there by Arsenal. But Manchester United get the ball back immediately. Nacho now. Mano. Martinez. Back to Mano. Mano with a good dribble to turn around. He goes with the wall, but he was fouled, says the referee. He was fouled by Timber there. To be Manchester United throw, not necessarily a foul. Man United have the ball. They go down with a long one, trying to find Hodgland. Manu get the ball. And a kick out there finds Gabriel Jesus on the floor. And the referee issued a yellow card to Martinez for that back tackle. It looks like a hand thrilling to swipe Jesus in the face. It's off the ball situation. And Martinez got himself a yellow card with that effort. With Gabriel Jesus now needing attention from the medical team. Well, just so you know, Premier League will return next weekend, and we will be right here at this point in time for Football League Fest for football commentary on OGM News FM radio. Of course, we will also be right here on Facebook, on YouTube, and all the social media where you enjoy us so much. Fantastic game of football in the Premier League will return, and definitely Champions League 2 will return. There is promising days ahead in football. And of course, we are in the transfer market, the second transfer market, mini transfer market open, January market. And it looks like right about now, it is Manchester City that is taking care of business now in the transfer market so far. The only announcement we have is from Man City. And just so you know, David Moyes is now back in Everton as the manager. And of course, Manchester City signed a defender from Lens Football Club from France. Defender in the name of Kusanov was signed by Manchester City in order to shore up their defensive problem. Of course, this is all coming from OGMNewsFC.com. Odegaard with a long ball into the box. Kick from the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper almost make a mess of that, but he finally get the ball. Now the goalkeeper, we have his opportunity to take a goal kick by Eder. As a free kick, sorry, as a foul was called earlier. Now, immediately after the brutal sacking of Sean Dyche from Liverpool, from Everton, Liverpool, because the city is Liverpool, from Everton Football Club, they hired their old manager who stayed in the club for a very, very long time, who had a very good stint with Everton to keep them in the Premier League for most of his tenure. Then David Moyes is now back in Everton. And Manchester City, too, is going to sign Omar Mamosh, as the news is rolling in the rumor mill, for about 6-7 million. So Manchester City, with these market that opens, want to take up the opportunity to replenish their dying team, so to say. And as if the team is really dying. Of course, Arsenal, as is playing now, crashed out of the lost the first leg of the Carabao Cup, and so they are on their way out unless they turn around the game against Newcastle United, in which they lost at home 2-0. Of course, if they lose 2-0, you know that going to Newcastle will be a huge task. So Arsenal is on the verge of crashing out of that Carabao Cup. Now, FA Cup is only a make do, and they are in it now with Manchester United. Of course, this one is going to be an only one game if there is a winner. But if there's no winner, then there will be a replay. Across coming into the box now from Arsenal, and the clearance necessary from Manchester United. Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes moved the ball quickly. Bruno finds Højlund, and Højlund lost the ball immediately as Arsenal is closing down quickly as fast as they could on the ball. Arsenal now need to move in the middle of the park. Jorginho, ball spread out wide to find Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz runs into the box. Kai Havertz finds Odegaard in the box. Arsenal now threatening. This is dangerous. Across from Timber. And across what's long. Finds no one. But immediately Martinelli to recycle the ball. He found Gabriel. Gabriel with a cross. Cleared by Maguire for Manchester United. Ball back in play for Manchester United now. A good run here by Garnacho. Garnacho still. Garnacho finds himself in the box. Garnacho with a shot. But goalkeeper David Raya was watching that all the way to make a save. And the ball immediately released to Jorginho. Jorginho now finds Odegaard. Odegaard now moves the ball towards attacking phase. A through ball finds Martinelli. A shot now from Martinelli. But that shot was too weak. Even a snail will make a catch of that. Unbelievable waste of opportunity by Martinelli there. And what a good ball from Odegaard to find that true pass. And that is what this guy is capable of doing, Odegaard. He's capable of ruining the team on the opposing side with a good pass. Martinez now for Manchester United. Martinez goes back to find Maguire. Maguire Now back to Martinez as Manchester United is moving the ball towards the middle of the park. Mano getting involved. Mano now quickly release the ball to Diego Dalot. Dalot back to Martinez. Mano attempt to find Hodgson failed. Ball blocked. But immediately back to the hands of Manchester United. Martinez now finds Ugat in the middle of the park. Ugat with a long one to find the lead. The lead back to Maguire. Maguire finds Martinez. Mano, good turnaround, quick turnaround. He finds Ugat. Ugat plays one to find Mazraoui. Mazraoui now on the byline for Manchester United. This is a good possession for Manchester United. One that is very rare in this game. They are moving the ball well now, attacking well now. And now a good opportunity here for Manchester United. Mazraoui in the box. Now he finds Bruno Fernandes, and the tackle comes in from the back, but the referee thinks is nothing burger. It's a tackle that comes from behind, and it finds Bruno Fernandes falling down in the box with his boot coming off him. I do not know how the referee completely missed a call there. If a tackle comes in where he loses his boot, it must be a contact. It definitely must be a contact, but the referee completely missed that as he makes no decision at all. Well, it is outside the box. It is a bad tackle after the replay shows clearly. And I'm not sure what the referee is watching. It is definitely a bad tackle from behind from Gabriel Jesus to stop the run. It is outside the box. It will be a free kick at most. But now the referee goes back to give a yellow card to Bruno Fernandes. I am suspecting that yellow card will be for a dissent, as Raheem Stanley now is getting ready to come on the pitch to replace Gabriel Jesus, who get himself in a big mess now from that tackle. He went in too hard. From my perspective, after the replay, it is a foul. But because there's no VAR in this game, there's no way that one is going to be called. But then, in the process of getting that very harsh tackle in, Gabriel Jesus get himself in a hot soup. Injured. Stretcher now needed to carry him off the pitch. It is definitely a bad tackle as Jesus was running in behind Bruno Fernandes. There's no way in the world referee should have missed that. And that is one of the more reasons that proves VAR as very, very vital to this game. I know some out there are like anti-VAR, but I, for one thing, have always advocated for a VAR in all sections of the game. There's nothing wrong at all in the little delay here and there, just to be able to get the right. There's a lot of money going into these games, and there's a lot of commitment going into these games. So getting it right should be an utmost commitment for the officials and the football club too, for the football association too. Raheem Stanley replaced Gabriel Jesus right away as he was being stretched off from an injury of his own making. Really. Arsenal now moving the ball with Marino in the middle of the park. Marino now goes back to the goalkeeper. Marino again now finds Timber. Timber finds Jorginho right inside his own box. Skelly. Lewis Skelly goes back to the goalkeeper. as Arsenal is attempting to play out from the back, but prayer coming from Manchester United. Ball long from David Reyes to find Timber, but ball too long as it was out of touch. Throw to Manchester United as Diego Dalot is stepping up to that. Diego Dalot should throw. Finds Maguire. A ball long trying to find Hodgland, but Hodgland will be in an offside position at the time that ball was kicked. So he therefore not interfere or get involved. Arsenal back on the ball. Jorginho finds Merino. Merino goes back to the goalkeeper. And Odegaard now getting involved at the back. He found Skelly. Skelly with a run for Arsenal. Another attacking building for Arsenal. A true ball. Now we find Martinelli almost. Ball, true ball have a really, really huge pace on it. And Martinelli couldn't catch up with that pace. So it will be goal kick Manchester United. Oh, of course, I missed that completely. The lead have a touch on that ball as he was making his way out. So it will be a corner kick for Arsenal. Corner kick to Arsenal. Merino, Saliba, Gabriel, everybody getting ready in the middle of the park. We'll have a say about this. It's been a slow-paced football match. Manchester United very cautious in this one. Of course, they are playing Arsenal. Arsenal, who is lately very, very good football club, playing very well in all ramification, except for the fact that they lost to Newcastle United in the Carling Cup or the Carabao League Cup. Corner kick now. A lot of struggle in the box. Understandable. One comes into the box and the goalkeeper saves from the line. It is understandable that there will be a lot of toughness in the box because Arsenal had punished Manchester United in the past through set pieces. Diego Dalot now to Martinez. Martinez back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper with a long one to the middle of the park trying to find Hodgland. Ball cleared by Arsenal. Mano get the ball back for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes with a true ball to find Hodgland. Hodgland pick up the pace and get the ball in the right area. Hodgland now finding a space in the box. Hodgland finds Mano at the edge of the box. A shot comes in, but that was blocked immediately. As that opportunity lost for Manchester United. Martinelli now on the other end with a run. He beats his man. Number one is trying to beat the lead, but the lead was standing very strong. Very, very strong for Manchester United to get the ball away from Martinelli there. Now Timber for Arsenal. Timber find Odegaard. Odegaard to Jorginho. Jorginho goes back to Merino. Merino now finds Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz to Odegaard. Odegaard with a good turn. Now finds Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz go back to, and of course, Raheem Stanley couldn't keep up with the pace of that ball. Raheem Stanley, who moved from Chelsea recently after he lost his place and lost the attention of the new manager Enzo Maresca at Chelsea. 45 minutes on the clock. Of course, we have 5 minutes additional time due to some delay and injury delay. Of course, the injury that took Gabriel Jesus out contributes to this. Of course, we have to add 5 minutes extra time in the first half. And of course, it is still 0-0. A ball long to find Kai Havertz in the box. Martinelli pick up the pace. Ball lost. It will be a throw to Arsenal. Team back to throw. Very good defensive measure there by Martinez. Odegaard pick up the pace, finds Jorginho. Manu get the ball away illegally, says the referee. And it will be a free kick at the edge of the box for Arsenal. Martinez can argue all he can. There is no VAR in this game to check anything. Of course, the replay from where I'm sitting shows that he actually fouled Odegaard. There is a kick at the back of Odegaard's foot. It was a light kick, but Odegaard make a meal of it, and he got a free kick on it. Free kick now at the edge of the box in a dangerous area as we are getting close to the end of the first half. Can Arsenal get the opening goal from this free kick, or can Manchester United be solid and defend well and take this one to a 0-0 at the end of the first half? Instruction from Bayenda, the goalkeeper. Make sure his men are in the right form to defend this one well. Conversation ongoing. Odegaard and Gabriel from the distance. These can always be a shot on target. It can be attempted from there. As Odegaard is weighing his option, and Raheem Sterling also standing on it. The opportunity there for Arsenal. Odegaard with a kick, but too long, too high into the stand. He made a mess of it, to say the least. And that will be a wasted opportunity from a free kick. "48 minutes, as in we already have 3 minutes outspent from the extra time. Manchester United moving the ball now. Odegaard with a through ball to find Mano. Mano was really disappointed with the run there as he could not catch up with the pace of the ball. A good move from Manchester United there. Going to the end of the first half in a few minutes. And as it is 0-0. Goalkeeper David Ray out to kick one out from the goal kick point for Arsenal. The possession-wise, Arsenal with a 60% of the possession at this point, and Manchester United with 40% of the possession. Of course, in the attack, about 4 shots registered by Arsenal and 3 by Manchester United. On target touch, none was on target so far from Arsenal and 2 from Manchester United. From the defensive point of view, area duel won by Arsenal is 22 and 21 by Manchester United. Total tackle by Manchester United in first half is 8 and 4 from Arsenal. Of course, the game in the first half is still very much ongoing, with a preparation from a free kick point for Arsenal now from the middle of the park. Free kick taken. Jorginho now finds Merino. Merino goes back to find Gabriel. Gabriel finds Skelly. Skelly with a round. Skelly chooses to go back to Gabriel. Now Gabriel moving the ball, literally walking the ball to the middle of the park. A long one now played to find Stanley. Stanley with a header into the space. Well, that one was cleared by Martinez. Mayu back on the ball. Maguire finds Bruno. Martinez with a good pass there to pick out Ugat. Mazraoui with a run. And Manchester United steal the advantage before the end of this first half. A ball long to find Mazraoui in the box, but they couldn't reach the pace of that ball. That was a good ball to find him anyway. And that may be the last attempt of the first half. Yes, it is, as the referee calls this one to a close. The end of the first half here. And it is 0-0 as it stands, with Arsenal unable to find the back of the net, and Manchester United too unable to find the back of the net. Really appreciate your time watching. Please stay on and stay tuned as we go into the end of the first half here on OGMNewsFC.com, collabo with OGM News FM Radio.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
Rogers moving the ball quickly on the path of Ramsey, and the shot comes in, blocked, and another attempt. Now it's seated. And Watkins making the 3 for Aston Villa. He's making the 3 for Aston Villa. What is going on with young boys? What is going on? What is going on? But then you cannot question the way Aston Villa is playing at the moment.
If you are not part of the Football Commentary Live show, you are missing. Catch up with every football action in Europe. It is Football League Fest on OGMNewsFC.com.
Down. And Arsenal responds. We're guys out now. Moving the ball quickly on the byline. Cross comes in the long one to find Martinelli. What can Martinelli do here? 1-on-1 with Kyle Walker. Cross comes in. A swing of the ball by Kai Havertz. Well defended by Man City to clear that one.
OGMNewsFC.com, final destination for football story. Football League Fest. Truly unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. For news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
The second half of this game is on the way at Emirate Stadium as Arsenal kick things started with Odegaard. As both teams try to start things where they left off. This is OGMNewsFC.com broadcasting to you on the video. And of course, you are listening to Football League Fest on OGM News FM. Those of you who are listening and those of you who are watching, my name is FM. And I'm the host on the Football League Fest for the full football commentary. Let's keep it going, keep it lively. Of course, Timber now to throw for Arsenal. Throw comes in to the dangerous area for Arsenal. And a clearance necessary for Manchester United with the lead. Kicking the ball like no man business. The throw now to Arsenal. Timber with a throw into the area. He finds Merino. Merino with the through ball to find Jorginho. Jorginho lost the ball, and Manchester United picking it up in a good area. A long wall now from Bruno to find Højlund. Ball quickly read well by Gabriel. Now he finds Saliba. Saliba with the run towards the middle of the park. Saliba goes back to Gabriel. So far, the only change in this game is that comes within the pace of first half through Gabriel Jesus' injury. Nevertheless, things have stayed more or less the same way since then. It's 0-0, and we are 2 minutes into 3 minutes precisely into the second half. Arsenal moving the ball now with Saliba. Saliba finds Jorginho. Jorginho with a turnaround and finds Gabriel. Gabriel. Maggie Hills now finds the run of Merino. Merino to Skelly. Gabriel to Jorginho. Now a shot pass from Jorginho. Couldn't reach Gabriel. And Mayu picked the ball up in a dangerous area. And the pace was slowed down immediately. That should have been a very fast counter-attack from Manchester United if they hope to get anything against Arsenal, who is controlling the game from possession point of view. Saliba to Jorginho as Arsenal get the ball back. Gabriel there. Gabriel with a long one to find Martinelli. He finds Martinelli. Martinelli controls the ball well with a good dribble down. He goes on with the ball. He found Skelly. A tackle comes in to take the ball away from Lewis Kelly. It's Diego Dalot to tackle. And Diego Dalot got himself a yellow card for that effort, as the referee finds that to be a very bad tackle from Diego Dalot. It will be Arsenal's free kick right at the edge of the box. He didn't get none of the ball, but he got all of the man. Diego Dalot, number 20 for Manchester United, and in the booking for yellow card. Free kick in a close range for Arsenal in a dangerous area. It's Martinelli and Odegaard stepping up to the plate. Because Martinelli stepping up to this one. And the ball taken and a clearance necessary to take the ball away. And that will be a throw to Arsenal. Timber to throw for Arsenal. Throw taken. Timber now goes back to Saliba. Saliba with a long pass to find the goalkeeper, as Arsenal was forced to go all the way back. A long one from Reyes to find Stanley. Well blocked by Manchester United. Martinez now pick up the pace for Man U. Martinez to Garnacho. Garnacho got back to Martinez. Martinez to Maguire. Diego Dalot with a cushion header to find Bruno. A good run now here for Manchester United. Garnacho coming close, and they found Bruno in a good area, and that will be the first goal of this game from Bruno Fernandes. It is a very good counter-attack, and Manchester United waste no time in getting the first goal of the game. Fantastic movement from Manchester United. And we got a goal in their hands. From all angles that I'm watching, is a good goal. And suddenly, Arsenal is looking or bearing down at the barrel of a loss in the FA Cup early stage here. What a good run from Garnacho to pick Bruno Fernandes in the right area in the box. But of course, we know Bruno Fernandes is not going to waste that kind of opportunity. It's slotted past David Raya. Finds a good spot in the box, in the back of the net. He literally takes the ball back to the direction he's coming from. And you know, that's always worked like magic, as he beats David Raya. Make it Manchester United 1 goal. And Arsenal now trailing. It looks like trouble in the kingdom for Arsenal. They just lost 2-0 in the Carabao League Cup to Newcastle United. As a matter of fact, in a home game, Arsenal now with opportunity to respond. Kai Havertz with a shot. Blocked. Saliba. Now Gabriel putting the ball back into the area. Martinelli with a cross. Cleared by Maguire. A cross comes back in. But it will be cleared finally by Ugat. What a wonderful, wonderful game of football now is turning out to be. A quick pace now turning on. Arsenal has to respond quickly. It's 53 minutes on the clock. And it is really required that they turn these up from now on. They are trailing. Martinelli now. Martinelli by Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz to Timber. Skelly now. And now good ball into the area. And now a shot from Kai Havertz. In what's supposed to be right on the bank, on the money for Arsenal. But he scooped that completely off target. Unbelievable attempt from Kai Havertz after actually controlling the ball. Completely off target. That is an advantage gone. What a wonderful turn of event this game is shaping out to be now. Unbelievable. From Arsenal controlling all the possession. But of course, as the stat shows, Manchester United has been getting more shot on target than Arsenal. And it turned out that they are more clinical. And it reflects right now at the 55th minutes on the game. Now we have yellow card now goes to Ugat for a back tackle on Marino. Little by little, Ruben Amorim is clicking on Manchester United. Little by little, the Jose Mourinho progeny is clicking on Manchester United. Free kick now to Arsenal in the 12th minutes of the second half. And of course, 56 minutes of the game. Odegaard stepping up to the plate, across into the box, cleared by Maguire. And Mano now with opportunity to run with the ball. Opportunity gone from illegal tackle from Timber. Mano lost the ball, but it will be Manchester United free kick. Well, when you look at that, as the game of football can change quickly, it may be the right time for Manchester United to start picking results. They may have woken up at the right time. They may have woken up exactly when it is needed. And it can only goes to say that it is expected that they will be picking up the points from the Premier League. Ball moving through the pace now from Arsenal. Saliba exchange with Timber. Timber now finds Marino. Odegaard now getting involved. Odegaard moving the ball to the middle of the park. Found Saliba as he turns around. Odegaard get the ball back. Odegaard squeezed within two Manchester United shirt. They release the ball quickly to Jorginho. Jorginho finds Timber. Timber goes to Saliba. Saliba finds Odegaard. Manchester United get the ball away as they mount the prayer necessary to get the ball. But they lose the ball too in a dangerous area. Kai Havertz with a good turn. And they find Raheem Stanley. Stanley and a shot from Odegaard. Blocked at the edge of the box. What a waste. As Arsenal is trying to respond. Arsenal get the ball now to the glory of a counter-attack now. Manchester United Manchester United find themselves in the box. A cross coming to the box. Well blocked and defended by Gabriel. All the waste on both ends. But a more clear opportunity for Manchester United and still amount to a waste. Nacho presented with the opportunity to take the shot, but Mazraoui should have taken the shot earlier. It's a corner kick from Manchester United as their fans are rallying around them heavily. Now, Arsenal, on the other hand, is taking a big risk here as they are coming into these games with more or less their one and only team that features a ball punched on the line by goalkeeper David Raya, but infringement called by the referee on Manchester United as the goalkeeper was being pushed or being held back from getting contact with the ball. Now, like I was saying, Arsenal, the Gunners are actually taking a big risk. They're going into all these games with their favorite 11. It doesn't even look like they have any 2-11 or any substitute on the bench that replaces well. And they go into the Carling Cup, the Carabao League Cup with that same famous faces. They lose that game to Newcastle United. And they come into this game with the same faces. And they're on the verge of losing to Manchester United. And I'm imagining how tired these players will be going into the Premier League next weekend. And a second yellow card for Diego Dalot leads to a red card. A second yellow card for Diego Dalot leads to a red card here. Unbelievable. Diego Dalot with another bad tackle into the game, and he got himself the second yellow card. A heavy tackle there to clear not the ball, but the man as he clears Marino. Marino literally flies off the shelf. And the manager didn't have to protest that. That is Mikel Arteta. It was a second yellow card for Diego Dalot and a red card in this game for Manchester United as Diego Dalot is given an order to walk. Now, Ruben Amorim have to change something here, magical, to keep this lead, a wonderful lead where they really want to be at this point. It's 62 minutes in the game and 17 minutes into second half. Manchester United leading by 1-0, and they got the red card. How does this turn out from here? Of course, cross into the box. Arsenal with a shot, and they found the equalizer from Gabriel's goal. Arsenal find the equalizer from Gabriel's goal. It must have been deflected into the net. But who cares? Arsenal, back level. A very good cross from Martinelli. Ball ping-pong in the box. Martinelli with a good cross. Ball ping-pong in the box. Gabriel wouldn't just care. And he hit it hard enough to be deflected by Mazraoui or delete into the back of the net. 1-1. 1-1. What a game. What a game. Manchester United now have to respond. Move the ball well now is Arsenal as they get the ball back. Skelly moving to the area. A tackle comes in quickly to take the ball away. It looks like a back tackle from Martinelli. But it does look like the referee's decision may be different from what we see. Yes, of course, Martinelli was outrightly given. Manchester United was outrightly given the free kick. Manchester United playing with 10 men at the moment. Arsenal back on the ball. Saliba finds the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper finds Jorginho. Jorginho now move the ball through the pace into the middle of the park. Now he finds the run of Timber. Timber on the ball. Timber turns around, goes back to the middle of the park, finds Odegaard. Plays Stanley through. Stanley with a run. Stanley finds the space. Stanley walked the ball to the area and a shot from Arsenal. This could be the second goal, but that was missed by Merino. What an opportunity for Arsenal to make it 2 goals in the lead. What a run from Sterling. Of course, we know what he's capable of doing if he's on his A game. But what a back shot there by Merino. That was deflected, as he rightly claimed. And it's going to be a corner kick to Arsenal. Corner kick to Arsenal. From a deflected shot taken by Merino. Corner kick now. One comes into the box. Can he find a header? Goalkeeper punch from the line. And at last, a clearance needed by Manchester United. An opportunity gone. A throw now for Arsenal. Skelly now. Skelly. Martinelli. Martinelli with a drive into the area. At the edge of the box, receive a pass. Manchester United get the ball in the good area. Got with a run now. What can they do with this? With a 10-man, can they actually come up with something? Yes, they are moving the ball well now. Through a good pace. Martinez. But everybody back for Arsenal to defend. Ball long to find Hodgland. Was blocked. Manu pick up the pace in the middle of the pack. Now Hodgland picked out. A good run here for Manchester United. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he did. Hodgland keeping a slow pace. Finds Manu. Manchester United still attacking with the 10 men. Now ball lost in the area. As Arsenal back on the ball. Skelly now. He finds Gabriel, the goal scorer for Arsenal. Jorginho moving through his space. Stanley with a dribble into the area. Stanley really mounting prayer into the space. Ball nicked away from him at the nick of time. Jorginho finds Stanley get the ball again with a good move now. Stanley into the area. Stanley finds himself in the box. But it does look Stanley moved into the area, but he finds himself, and it does look like a tackle on Kai Havertz. A bad tackle on Kai Havertz. The referee goes for the penalty spot. What a turn of events this game is shaping out to be. Maguire with a tackle there on Kai Havertz. Well, there's a trailing leg there to catch Kai Havertz. After Kai Havertz dribble. And unfortunately, no matter how you think this is a soft touch, but it is a penalty. This is funny though, because the replay did show that Kai Havertz was leaving his legs flying to catch Maguire. A replay did show that this may be a dive after all. Unfortunately for Manchester United, unfortunately for Maguire, there's no VAR in the FA Cup. What a mess. I mean, what a mess. If the English Football Association found it necessary to put a VAR in the Premier League, but not in the FA Cup, the very first competition in the world football. No matter how you look at things, this is the very first football competition in the whole wide world. But unfortunately, the league have taken all the fame away from the FA Cup. But I think more attention needed to highlight the importance of the FA Cup. Almost every team in England partake in this FA Cup. It's been kick-started a long time ago before it climbs up to this stage. Odegaard now setting things up from the spot for Arsenal. The replay did show if it is a VAR, that will be ruled out. But unfortunately, VAR does not exist in this game. And the penalty stands. Odegaard stepping up. And Baeda, the goalkeeper for Manchester United, 1-on-1 with Odegaard from the spot kick. Odegaard now stepping up to take the shot. Odegaard lost the game, lost the shot as Baeda make a save. What a wonderful save. It turned out to be from Baeda. He read it well. It went to the right direction and he kept it out. What a wonderful save. What a loss of opportunity for Arsenal. What a loss of opportunity for Odegaard. Opportunity gone and lost. And Manchester United very, very much in the game. Kept in the game by their hero, Baeda, the goalkeeper. The look on Odegaard's face will tell you everything you need to know. Something is going on with this Arsenal team. I'm not going to say it yet, and I don't want to call evil on them, but something is definitely going on. But it is much expected. They are playing with almost very much the same 11. All the games in Europe, in the Carabao Cup, in the FA, in the Premier League, almost with the same 11. I wonder how long they will be able to go with that. Arsenal now make a change with Declan Rice now replacing Merino. Mikel Merino now finds himself out. And Maguire is still very much angry about that decision. Very, very, very irritated. Because it does look like Kai Havertz deliberately left his leg trailing to cut Maguire in that. Yes, Maguire went in, but there wasn't any contact. So at the end of the day, the replay did shows a dive from Kai Havertz. From my standpoint, from my opinion, from my observation. Throw now to Arsenal. Throw quickly taken, but lost. Martinez now playing out for Manchester United. Found Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the pack. Bruno tried to play out Garnacho, but Garnacho couldn't get to the ball quickly enough. And he's attempting to take the ball illegally, says the referee, to be Arsenal's free kick. Stanley moving the ball, finds Jorginho. Odegaard now pick up the pace. Odegaard finds Timber. Timber return to Stanley. Stanley to Timber. Timber finds Odegaard. Kai Havertz getting involved as Arsenal is mounting prayer. Of course, they're playing with 11 versus 10 men. They have the more advantage now. Of course, even before that stage, Arsenal has been mounting prayer from possession, even though they haven't been able to create chances that is required. And now they have more room to roam, more room to attack. Stanley, Timber, Odegaard with a long ball trying to find Martinelli. Martinelli controls the ball well. Martinelli now moves the ball to attacking phase. He found Skelly. Skelly back to Martinelli. Martinelli weighs his option to cross the ball, but it goes to Jorginho. Jorginho finds Gabriel. Gabriel to Skelly. Gabriel again. And now Martinelli weighs his option to cross the ball. He crossed one into the box. Maguire with a clearance. True header. And immediately, ball finds Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya. Plays one back into the middle of the pack to Jorginho. 75 minutes on the clock. Into this game is 1-1. And 31 minutes into the game. A cross coming and a header from Declan Rice. But a very, very good save. What a magical save from Bayeda. That was a close call. That was a good cross. That was a good header. But then the goalkeeper, Bayeda, was very alert as he make a very sweet save to keep Manchester United in the game. Second time saving from a penalty spot and from these very good build-up from Arsenal to be Arsenal's corner kick. What a ton of events. Game quickly changes. What a rise from Declan Rice to mix that ball. But he couldn't beat the goalkeeper, who was standing firm, keeping a very good height, keep the ball out. And now opportunity from a corner kick. And it does look like the goalkeeper receiving medical attention. Onana may be looking at opportunity to step in and replace Bayeda, who has, by all standard, given up a good show in this game. Who have, by all standard, played very, very well to deserve that he completes this round of game for Manchester United. But as it is, Bayeda may be substituted through an injury. It is 79 minutes on the clock into this game, and it is 34 minutes into the second half, and Arsenal still waiting for that green light to play the corner kick. Finally, a short pass from a corner kick across into the box by Jorginho, cleared by Manchester United. Manchester United can only try to keep this game going level so that they can have a shot at replay and a reset to 11-11. Because I do not know what these 10 men from Manchester United can really do to get a win in this game. But look, this is a game of football and anything can happen. And I still believe that Manchester United can spring up a surprise and get a win in this game. It is very, very much possible. Manchester United now introducing their own surprises as Amad Diallo is coming in to replace Garnacho. You wonder what is going to be left out in this game that we haven't seen yet. We know what Amad Diallo is capable of doing. And it does look like Hodgson too will be replaced by Zagzi for Manchester United. And of course, Mainu will be replaced by Collier for Manchester United. That is triple change from Manchester United in order to shovel things around and make sure there is a solution to being down to 10 men. That they quickly do. A throw coming in hot from Arsenal. Team back. Finds Jorginho. Jorginho return favor. Saliba now. Saliba plays one to the middle of the pack to find Skelly. Skelly pick up the pace, find Declan Rice. Declan Rice now to the edge of the box. He finds Martinelli. Martinelli now one-on-one with Amadi. And he plays the ball out of touch himself. And it will be a goal kick to Manchester United. In the attacking phase, it does look like Manchester United is dominating that area. Even though Arsenal is dominating the possession. Up to the point of that red card. And now the game is changing from there in favor of Arsenal so far. Zagzi wins the ball. Maguire to clear the ball. And clear he did. He doesn't really care where the ball goes. He just take a footing into it. Saliba now to Gabriel. Gabriel finds Declan Rice as Arsenal is mounting this prayer to open things up and get a goal or get a win out in the 83rd minute of this game. 38 minutes into the second half. About 7 minutes left before the end of the regulation time. Arsenal moving the ball well through Martinelli. Martinelli attempt to beat Diego Dal, to beat Amad Diallo, Amad Diallo now is playing in the fullback position in the absence of Diego Dal. That is the unfortunate place where Manchester United finds themselves. Now Gabriel goes back to Jorginho. Offside flag goes up against Arsenal as Raheem Stanley overran himself there to be a free kick to Manchester United. Of course, the look on the faces of the fans tells you all you need to know. This is by no means an easy game for either side, but Arsenal will be the one beating themselves if they have to draw or lose this game, because the opportunity is there for Arsenal to take a win. They are playing at home, and they're playing at a very much lost at Manchester United. Raheem Sterling with a cross into the box. A clearance by Amad Diallo finds Kai Havertz at the edge of the box, but Kai Havertz cannot take the opportunity to shoot that one quickly. And Arsenal lost that ball. Manchester United pick up the pace, but they lost the ball immediately to Gabriel now to return the ball to Jorginho. Jorginho finds Timber now. Timber back to Jorginho. Now Raheem Sterling. Sterling to run with the ball. Goes back to Saliba. Saliba to Jorginho. Odegaard getting involved in the middle of the back. A cross coming to the box, but the goalkeeper was very alert to that. And a good save by Bayeda. Ruben Amorim looking for a solution in a very difficult situation. Manchester United now on the ball. Lost the ball. And Timber now plays Jorginho. Jorginho finds Skelly. Skelly moves the ball through a pace to the middle of the park. Skelly finds Declan Rice. Rice back to Skelly. And now Saliba now. Saliba find Timber. Timber go to Raheem Sterling. Stanley drive the ball back to the middle of the park to find Declan Rice. Jorginho, sorry. Jorginho to Gabriel. Gabriel now finds Skelly. Skelly to Martinelli. Martinelli one-on-one with Amad Diallo. Across into the box, blocked by Diallo. Finds Zagze. Zagze with a dribble to find a space. He found a space. And he plays Amad Diallo. And this one will be dangerous for Arsenal. A counter-attack that can prove to be dangerous. A shot comes in. Blocked by Manchester United's own player, who is already in an offside position. Well, I wonder what the young man Collier is doing there. But Zagze with a strong play from the middle of the park to hold the ball, to get the control of the ball, and finds Amad Diallo. Matt Diallo missed the contact on the ball, and a kick out there by the goalkeeper. Trailing leg on Amad Diallo, but he's back on his feet, thankfully. Martinelli now moving the ball for Arsenal. Martinelli finds a pass, but the cross was not good enough. Stanley pick up the ball. One-on-one with Mazraoui. Stanley still towards the edge of the box. Cross from Odegaard. And now Kai Havertz finds the ball in a good area. Kai Havertz lost the ball. Unfortunately, with a terrible shot. He brings the ball down completely right in front of the goalkeeper in a very close range. But he bullets the ball above the bar again and again, missing a glorious opportunity to take advantage of Manchester United. What a boo-boo mess this guy is making of himself in front of goal. But of course, he touches the ball in that process. But who is to argue with him touching the ball, because there's no VAR? He uses his hand to control the ball, but then misses the shot. But if the referee doesn't see it, If the linesman does not see it, you will expect Kai Havertz to convert it. What an opportunity to take a win from this game. Unbelievable miss from Kai Havertz, and that would be the second in this game. What an opportunity to take a win from this game, but he make a mess of it. What a boo-boo from Kai Havertz. And I've always said this, Kai Havertz is not your player in the striker's position. It's not your player in the number 9 position. He is very good in the number 10 role, coming in and sneaking in to get a goal. But when you put him in the number 9 position, he's as good as his German counterpart in the number 9 role, that man who went to Chelsea and couldn't get a goal. Remember his name? And he's not that player for number 9 role. What a big miss for Kai Havertz. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Bring the ball down, well, with his hands. But who cares if the referee doesn't see it? But at least he should be getting the back of the net from that position. But he lost that position. Now, Manchester United with a famous free kick in the 98th minutes of this game. Bruno Fernandes getting ready to put one into the box. One comes into the box. Can he find a header? And the goalkeeper, David Raya, comes to intervention as Manchester United lost the opportunity. Raheem Stanley. On the other hand, Raheem Stanley with opportunity to shoot. He takes the shot but misses the opportunity. It is already 90 minutes on the clock and 7 minutes is added. 7 minutes. Net 7 minutes. The next 7 minutes for Arsenal to get something from this game, to get a win from this game. Their last chance probably, because the replay is going to be at Old Trafford. Gabriel. Skelly. Gabriel. Opportunity lost and gone from Arsenal. Already about 2 minutes gone from the extra time added. Arsenal looking at a corner kick here. Corner kick to be taken by Arsenal. In the dying minutes of this game, 2 minutes already gone from the 7 minutes extra time added. 90 minutes already gone. Odegaard now with the ball in the box. Can he find a header? No, he'd find a clearance from Manchester United. But Timber with the opportunity to put the ball back into the box. A back control by Gabriel. And Mazraoui can take the ball to the other direction for Manchester United. Gad, very strong on the ball, but lost the ball. And now Gabriel to move to the other direction. He founds Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz pick out Timber with a shot. But that went narrowly wide. Manchester United escaped the onslaught. Again, as we watch on, it's about 5 minutes left. The extra time. The clock is ticking fast for Arsenal to do something in this game, to get a win in this game. It desperately need to get a win from this game. If they do not get the win they desire in this game, if this goes down to a leveler, then they will find themselves in the theater of dream in the replay that will be at Old Trafford. Well, nobody is to say that Manchester United will win at Old Trafford. Of course, as a matter of fact, they've lost so many games. They've lost so many games in the Old Trafford in this season. But look, I don't think Arsenal want to go to Old Trafford to make a statement. No matter how wobble Manchester United still find themselves at the moment. And it does look to me that Manchester United is picking up the pace. Declan Rice finds himself in the box. A shot comes in. And it went wide. Narrowly wide as nobody can make a contact with it. What another opportunity for Arsenal. A huge opportunity. Goes begging. Nobody to make a contact. Unbelievable. Timber and Kai Havertz could not do anything to contact with that ball. And it just, oh my word, it just squared past the back of the net. Odegaard with a cross into the area. Zagzi with a clearance. Timber redirect the ball, but misses the pass completely. Zagzi with a run for Manchester United. This is dangerous for Arsenal. This counter-attack. And he finds Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot comes out. And a shot comes in from Zagzi. A missed opportunity. Of course, flag eventually went up against Amad Diallo. As Amad Diallo was in an offside position in that run. As it stands, we have about About 2 minutes left for Arsenal to get a win. I keep saying they need to get a win because they do need to get a win. Because if they don't, then they go to Old Trafford in the replay. As a matter of fact, none of this team really want a replay in the FA Cup because the schedule is already overloaded for both of them. They do not want a replay. Arsenal especially do not want a replay. As they always feature in games with their straight 11. Now, corner kick to Arsenal. Odegaard with a long ball into the box. That one was wasted too. So, Arsenal could not get what they desire in this game. I do not say they deserve to win, but at least they desire to win. This is played at Emirate Stadium, right in front of their fans. If they cannot win these, I wonder what will happen if they travel to Old Trafford. Of course, I'm pretty sure the Manchester United will put a blood on the pitch to make sure that they get a win in this game. If FA Cup will be the only cup they can run away with in this season, they will go with it. So Arsenal might be looking at their last opportunity at any trophy in this season. Of course, one of you out there would like to argue that Arsenal is still in the Premier League, but I don't see them in the Premier League from the start of the season. I never saw Arsenal in the Premier League. They've never been in the running. Yeah, they can pull the weight all they can, but we know Arsenal are nothing but chokers. They will choke when it matters. Zagzi now, with Manchester United opportunity to threaten in the closing half of the game. And now a cross comes into the box. Almost find Diallo. Arsenal with a clearance. The opportunity is now gone. Well, what else can they get from this game? Well, what else can they get from this game? And that will be the end of it all. That is the end of the game. Arsenal, after a loss in the Carabao League Cup, they lose more or less in this game too because they are playing with 11 men in the most part of the second half, and yet they could not come up with a win against Manchester United. That is almost